Somebody says you can't, that's such a motivator to just say, yes I can.
In life we are often told that we cannot do something, but Adele Shade proved that wrong. A teacher and basketball coach at Conner-Weiser High School, she took the opportunity to turn her life around.
All along I was a college athlete, I was a high school athlete, and I identified myself as an athlete, and I couldn't do anything anymore. I couldn't run. It was really hard to be active because of all the pain.
After her 30th birthday in 2001, a series of injuries decreased her mobility. She went through 3 knee surgeries and 3 back surgeries to put a stop to her athletic career.
Through the back surgeries, I lost feeling in the bottom of my leg and still tried to play basketball because I loved it. When I injured my knee playing basketball, it corkscrewed. So that pretty much means my toes were facing the back instead of the front. Fractured the bottom of my femur. I tore my ACL, my MCL, and the meniscus. Started to obviously think about the weight because I couldn't move. It just kept piling on, and it felt like it wouldn't stop. When I got to a doctor who said to me, I can definitely fix this, and it's going to be possible for you to run again. And I always just thought, if I can run again, I'll lose it on my own.
With her weight being too much, Coach Shade decided to try Nutrisystem to get her weight back on track.
But it was too much, and so I thought, well, I'll try it. I know it's not going to work. But when I started it, it was so easy. And the food actually isn't bad, and you add in so much of your own, it really worked for me. After 2 weeks, the weight just started coming off. After I was going, it was about 1 or 2 pounds a week. About 17 months total, took off 75 pounds.
When the weight started coming off, Coach Shade started to get back into physical activity, determined to become the athlete she once was.
As soon as I started it, I started on the bike, and I could only go 5 minutes on a stationary bike. So I started that 5 minutes, and it was painful. Like, my knee really hurt when I started, to the point where the pain actually had me in full sweat. I steadily increased that to where I could get up to about a half hour on the stationary bike. That took a month. After I could do that, then I started walking outside. And when I first started, I could jog a block, and that was it. And I slowly kept increasing, and then the weight, more was coming off, and then I could eventually run again. When you see those commercials, I know everybody always thinks, well, that's not real, they paid those people to do that. So I just sent my story in, didn't think much about it, but they did pick me 2 years ago, and for their yearly, winner. So I got to go to Philadelphia and go through a photo shoot for the magazine shots and the commercials that are on television. And they use real people that really went through these things. The difference is amazing. The energy, I have so much more energy. And it's really hard when you can't move. Everything just feels bad. And being in pain is exhausting when things hurt. The energy increase is just, it was amazing how much better. Even I feel